Kit Kats can read. Oh baby, it's that time again where I have some books to share with you. I've got a pile of books here. I've got some library books actually, and some review books, and a couple of books that were given to me from a good old friend of mine. So first off, I'll start with these library books that I got. This is one book that I've been eyeing up lately. It's been on like my Goodreads as like something that I would like to read. It's been on Amazon as a suggested read, and then I saw it in the library. There were several copies of it, and it is a fastback book, which means you only have it for 2 weeks and then you have to give it back. So must be like a really popular book. So this book is called We Were on a Break by Lindsay Kelk. Now whenever I see the title of this book, it reminds me of Friends when Ross shouts out, "We were on a break!" And so I have absolutely no clue what this book is about, but it's just the fact that I've been recommended it, and it's a chocolatey sort of book, and obviously like it feels like it's going to have a load of sass. So I'm really excited to get around to reading this, especially the fact that I've got this for 2 weeks. I'm definitely going to be beginning this soon. I'm really in a chocolatey sort of mood lately actually, which is why I also picked up this book from the library, which is The Chocolate Lover's Wedding by Carol Matthews. And obviously it's got chocolate in it and it's got a wedding, and that's all I needed to know before picking this up. I was like, chocolate, a wedding, a load of drama, yes, I need that. And then I also picked up Ali Carter's All Fall Down, which is the first book that is in the Embassy Row series, and I've been seeing like the other books in the series around, and they had the first book, so I was like, oh, I need to get around to reading this. And it sounds really cool, like definitely like sort of like detective-y, and that's kind of like what I like about it. And then the final book that I got from the library is Asking for It by Louise O'Neill. This is the paperback version. I actually kind of prefer like the hardback version. I hate like faces on books. I just think it just looks ugly. A crying face isn't really like the most beautiful thing, but yeah, I mean it's a nice like floppy paperback, and yeah, so I'm excited to give this a read. I previously had the book before from the Salisbury Library, but I moved house then, so I had to give the book back because I no longer belonged in that sort of district. So yeah, and then from the library book sale, it was only 10p. I picked up Awkward by Marnie Bates, so I actually physically own this book, and it's floppy. And oh my god, so for 10p it's an absolute bargain. But I love books that are like really awkward, like Louise Renison books. I just think they're absolutely hilarious and funny, and I feel like this is going to be just like it, so hopefully it is. And then from Amazon, I bought it as a used book, and all I did was just pay for the shipping. I mean, there is like a little bit here that came off when I took the sticker off, so that's just my problem. But yeah, I just put like a bit of sellotape over it. I mean, it's used. I mean, the spine is in really good condition and everything, and I just wanted it to simply read it. This is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, which is of course being made into the movie, which is why I purchased the book. The font is actually really small. So yeah, I'm really intrigued into the premise of it, and seeing the movie trailers made me want to read the book so that I can watch the film. So I'm going to be doing that pretty soon, and I'm really excited for that. And then one of my really good friends, Lucinda, she gave me a couple of her books because she had like duplicate copies. So she gave me Eldest by Christopher Paolini, which is the second book that is in this series, and it's got dragons in it. And I own the first book, Aragon, and I own like the third book, which I think is Inheritance. It's the green one. So yeah, I think it's just like the fourth, and I feel like there's another one as well. But yeah, like she gave me this, and she was just like, you need to read Aragon now and then this, and she's just got loads of other books for me to borrow. But she's really into like fantasy, high fantasy, and sort of vampires and paranormal stuff as well. So it was very nice that she gave me her copy of this. She does have another copy as well, don't worry about that. She also gave me a copy of this, which is The Dark Legacy of Shannara by Terry Brooks. Now this is just a random book that is in the Shannara sort of series, and she does own like the bind up of like the first 3 books, but she was like, you need to read Aragon and that first, and then I will give you and lend you the book of that because I'll be lending you too many books. And I was like, okay. So she gave me this book that is in this series, so it's a bit of a random book that's in the series, but she had 2 copies, she had to get rid of it, so That's just the way it goes when you have duplicate copies. Now, the last couple of books that I've got here are actually review books. This first book is called The Lotteries by Emma Donoghue. Now, I believe she wrote the book Room, which is the adult book, and so this is her first ever young adult book. And this book comes out on the 20th of April 2017, and it says here that it's an irrelevant, heartwarming tale about an unconventional family with black and white illustrations throughout by Carol Hidelaksono. And yeah, so no idea what it's going to be like. I'm trying to take a peek because it's kind of wrapped up. But yeah, so yeah, thank you very much to Macmillan, My Kind of Book, for sending this to me. I look forward to reading it. Just gained another review book. This is See How They Lie by Sue Woman. She is the author of Lying About Last Summer. It shows the cover over here. I do actually own this book and I love the cover to it so much. So this is her next book, and very lovely people at Scholastic sent this to me. This comes out on the 2nd of March, so not long until this book is out now, and I'm excited to get started on it. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to giving this one a read. So massive thank you to Scholastic for this. And the last book in this haul, which is also a review book, is called One of Us is Lying. And now this one I'm really excited about. It actually kind of reminds me of like Pretty Little Liars. And yeah, I'm super excited. So this is by Karen M. McManus. This is out on the 1st of June. So it's a summer release, and it's basically about Bronwyn, Addie, Nate and Cooper and Simon, and obviously I'm guessing one of them is lying about something, their secrets and all that sort of stuff. It does say on the back here, it's The Breakfast Club meets Pretty Little Liars. But I'm really excited anyway because obviously Pretty Little Liars, and I absolutely love it. And I believe this is possibly going to be like the final cover here that's on like the press release here, so that might be like the final copy there. So yeah, I'm super excited. So this is a massive thank you to Penguin Random House for sending this to me. I definitely look forward to giving this a read, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. I'm super excited. So guys, that is the end of this book haul. These are all the books that I have received, whether it being in the post or like from the library or gifted to me from a friend. I've still got like several books to read, so I'm really excited. Of course, there's always going to be books that come into this place because it's just the way that it happens. It's the way of the world. So yeah, that's all really for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye.